Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode 3, and today we are making the iconic and incredibly indulgent Croque Monsieur. Now this translates to Mr. Crunch in English and is very easy to make. So we're going to begin by making a roux in order to make a bechamel. So we're starting with equal parts flour and equal parts butter. We melt down the butter and then we add the flour and stir through. We want to keep stirring for about 2 to 3 minutes in order to cook out the flour, and then we slowly start to add the milk. Now you'll notice that it's going to turn into a somewhat mashed potato-like consistency. That's totally normal. Just keep adding the milk and keep stirring, and it won't be long until you'll see that it starts to form a delicious thick sauce. Keep adding that milk and keep stirring, and then you'll see that it gets to a lovely creamy consistency, and at that point we can season with a good pinch of salt, crack of black pepper, and then what I think is the most important ingredient, nutmeg. So we grate in about a teaspoon of nutmeg, give it one final stir, and then we can put to the side. Now it's time to prepare the rest of our ingredients. So once again we're using a Gruyere cheese. We take off the bottom and then we start grating until we feel some sense of inner fulfillment. So whatever you're going through or whatever you're feeling that day, just keep grating until you're satisfied. Put that to the side, and then we're going to take out a fresh loaf of crusty bread. And if you can get this from the baker that morning, that is absolutely ideal. Cut a couple of slices, nice and thick, and then we're going to get a pan on a medium heat, add a slab of butter, place in the first slice of bread, and toast on both sides until beautifully golden. Remove from the pan, repeat the process, and once both are lovely and toasted, it's time to start building our Croque Monsieur. So onto our board, with our top slice of toast, we're going to add a generous spread of Dijon mustard, put that to the side, and then we can take out our smoked ham, fresh from the deli that morning, and have that at the ready. Then onto the board with our bottom slice of toast, we're going to add a generous layer of bechamel, make sure it is evenly coated, and then we're going to realize that we should have started doing this in the cast iron. So into the cast iron, we're going to add a layer of Gruyere, followed by the smoked ham, then again with more Gruyere, and on with our top slice. Then, of course, we're adding more bechamel, once again making sure it is evenly coated, and then you guessed it, we're going on with more Gruyere. Into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes until it's melted through, and then we can switch on the grill, open up the oven, and watch the top bubble away until it is beautifully golden, brown, and crisp. Remove from the oven, and then we can leave it for about a minute to cool before slicing into it, and there you will have the most delicious, incredibly indulgent, and absolutely stunning Croque Monsieur. Alrighty, here we go. I honestly don't believe many sandwiches are more indulgent than this bad boy right here. It's delicious. It's really delicious. Potentially, I cut the slices a little bit too thick, so perhaps a fraction of too much bread in there. But other than that, it's fantastic. The Dijon that comes through it gives it that kick, kind of bites through it a little bit. And then the smoked ham, the really, if I may say so, really nice bechamel, and then the brown, golden, crisp, melted Gruyere. God, I sound like such a wanker, but really good, really. Every single bite, every single one, so enjoyable. That was delicious. See you in the next one.